be honest, man. Just stick with your gut. Stick with your gut, man, because at the end of the day, there's only a certain amount of people you can trust. You can only trust your true friends, your family, some of your family members, and yourself. But always trust your gut. Always make that decision. If you feel out of place, if you feel like you need a change, trust your gut and make that change. Because if you never make that change, if you never make, that decision to change your life, and you're still uncomfortable, you're always gonna stay uncomfortable. You're always gonna hate that feeling. You're always gonna hate that part of your life. And I say this because I've had to make multiple decisions. Maybe, some of them, I was gonna say some of them weren't the right decision, but every decision I've made has led me here. And what I'll say now is I am more disciplined. I am more happy now. I do have more things that I used to have. I have lived, I'm currently living a better life than how I used to. But that all came with growth. That all came with, going through stuff, discipline, just making that change, making that decision to change my life. I wouldn't have traveled to different countries if I didn't make a decision. I wouldn't have, restored certain connections. I wouldn't have seen my family. I wouldn't have gotten healthier. I wouldn't have made this video if I didn't make a certain decision. So at the end of the day, trust your gut, make a certain decision and make yourself happier. Don't let yourself be down from certain situations. You have to grow from your situation, and like I said, you have to make a decision. Either make a decision to make it out or stay. And it all comes with a growth mindset. If you want to elevate, you have to surround yourself with different people. You have to surround yourself around different environments in order to change. Now, some people don't like change. Some people like to stay the same, and you can't really hate on them. You can't judge those type of people. So when you're making your decisions, make sure you don't judge the type of people you're around, because it'll all come back on you. If you believe in karma, it's either good karma or bad karma. So learn from those people. Don't judge them. But yeah, make your decision based on what your goals are in your life. If you have goals that you want to change your job, you have to make a decision. You want to become more disciplined, you want to become healthier, you have to make a decision to actually do those things, actually start going to the gym, actually start eating healthy. You want to travel the country, what do you got to do? You got to save more money, get your passport. You got to make a decision, If you want to, start doing content, you have to make a decision. You got to stop having stage fright. You got to stop, being lazy. So everything comes to a decision. If you want to live a certain life, then you have to make a decision to get there. And I'm not going to make this video too long because, I got stuff I got to work on. So at the end of the day, though, trust your gut, make a decision. If you want to change your life, make that change, because certain opportunities only come once. Certain opportunities don't, come back into your life again. So you want to take advantage of every opportunity that you can. And if you don't take advantage of the opportunity, make sure that you learn from the opportunity and, just go from there. Make sure you see how that changes you. So at the end of the day, be safe, do what you want to do, and keep grinding.